It is a trying time in the world right now. War seems to be growing everywhere. Russia and Ukraine have been at war for the better part of a year and 8 months. And there seems to be no end in sight because your leaders, they don't want to find a peaceful solution. All Joe Biden wants to do is send your money to Ukraine. That's all he wants to do. He is not looking for a resolution to the conflict over there. The majority of Americans probably can't even find Ukraine on a map. But yet we're sending billions upon billions upon billions of dollars over there. Yet your leaders don't offer a solution to end this because they truly don't care. They want war. I already said it before, after that Afghanistan withdrawal by Joe Biden. The countries that hate our guts, they saw that this man is weak. And I believe that Russia invading Ukraine was actually a response to showing how weak Joe Biden is. Then yesterday, we find out that Hamas, Palestine, actually committed terrorist attacks on Israel. I saw some very disturbing videos of Hamas out there in the streets committing war crimes. I mean, they were dragging the bodies of innocent civilians in trucks. I mean, they were celebrating this. It is disgusting what's going on over there in Israel. We got war in Ukraine, and now Israel has now declared war on Hamas. When Donald Trump was in office, he actually had the Abraham Accords. We had peace going on. Peace. But the left keeps telling you that Donald Trump will get us into a world war. Well, Joe Biden has done everything in his power to get the U.S. in a world war. I posted on X. Give me a follow on X, by the way, at Real John Matrix. I posted that China, Xi Jinping is looking at all this and he is licking his chops at Taiwan because we know that China wants to invade Taiwan. I mean, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We cannot fight a war on every part of the planet. We can't do this. If we actually had a strong leader in power right now, none of this stuff would probably be happening. Probably not. We are on the verge. We are this close, I believe, to World War III. It's getting ugly. Now, the U.S. has deployed, I believe, an aircraft carrier over there to aid Israel. I don't know where all this is going to lead, but things are getting bad. It is really getting bad. And what makes it more disgusting is you actually have American citizens out there supporting the death and destruction of the people of Israel out there. I mean, it is disgusting. That actually brings us to former porn star Mia Khalifa, who is from Lebanon, by the way. She was actually out there celebrating innocent people being taken hostage by Hamas. I mean, this is crazy. I suggest that she gets out of this country. Look here. Porn star Mia Khalifa praises Hamas terrorists after women and children taken hostage. Yeah. I mean, she is disgusting. Does she not realize what Hamas would actually do to her? Considering, she's well known for actually being on camera, on film, doing adult stuff without a hijab, by the way, I believe. Something's wrong with her. She is crazy. Look here. Lebanese American porn star Mia Khalifa praised the Hamas terrorists who launched merciless surprise attacks against Israel. Khalifa posted a photo of armed terrorists riding in the back of a pickup truck down an Israeli street, taking aim at police officers in a patrol vehicle and said, quote, "This is a Renaissance painting." Her intention is to say that the depiction of the terrorists waging war is akin to the Christian religious imagery that was so prevalent during the European Renaissance. Yeah, this is what she actually put up over here on X right here. Disgusting. Disgusting. Earlier on Saturday, she had posted an instruction to the terrorists filming their vile acts of kidnapping, murder, and torture, calling them freedom fighters, and referring to the non-existent state of Palestine, saying, quote, "Can someone please tell the freedom fighters in Palestine to flip their phones and film horizontal?" She is perfectly okay with the slaughter of the innocents. Innocents. I mean, these people, man, are really exposing who they really are. Something is wrong with her. Now, check this out. The Democrat Socialists, that is what the squad is a part of. The Democrat Socialists of America. Who's actually a part of that? Cori Bush, Ayanna Pressley, AOC, Rashida Tlaib. Those people, they're part of that communist political party. Of course, you know, they run in the Democrat Party. They're socialists. Look at this. Democrat socialists march in New York City to support Palestinians in wake of Hamas terrorist attacks on Israel. Guys, there has been, I believe, hundreds of innocent people get killed. And guess what? Some of them are Americans. Americans got killed over there. And they're all about Palestine? Really? Man. The New York Democratic Socialists of America are rallying in Times Square to celebrate the terrorist attacks and kidnappings in Israel, in which Hamas Islamic militants slaughtered hundreds of innocent Israeli civilians and IDF soldiers, including women and children, on Saturday. Governor Kathy Hochul issued a strong condemnation of the rally, and the New York State Police Department's Counterterrorism Division announced that they have ramped up patrols at synagogues. More than 600 Israelis have been killed in the Hamas attack so far. Yeah, they're out there supporting this. The Democrat Socialists. This is what they're doing. They're supporting this. And by the way, Joe Biden has a lot to do with this too. Joe Biden gave Iran $6 billion, unfroze their accounts because there was a prisoner swap. He did that. And the Biden administration is doing damage control because they're saying that, hey, none of that money went towards Hamas. But check this out. Hamas confirms it received support from Iran for terror attacks on Israel. They confirmed it. But Joe Biden says, no, they didn't use that money that we actually gave to them. How did they know that? Do we really think that the Biden administration is that competent to actually keep track? They confirmed it. I mean, this administration, man, is going to be the downfall of this country at this point. I mean, this is crazy. Check this out. Iran has given billions of dollars to Hamas and other Palestinian terror groups over the past few decades to support attacks against Israel, providing weapons, funding, and training. The Biden administration, quote, has strengthened and emboldened the regime in Iran, said the foreign policy experts at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, a nonprofit focusing on national security and foreign policy. The administration has loosened sanctions on Iran as it seeks a nuclear deal, which it has failed to deliver, and the result has been Iran's ability to sell millions of barrels of oil per day. Biden greenlit a $10 billion transfer from Iraq to Iran in July. And in August, he approved the unfreezing of $6 billion in Iranian oil revenues. Defenders of Biden's administration claimed the money did not go to terrorism, but Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi said Iran would spend it however it wanted to. Yeah. 2024, man, I've said it so many times, man. Hopefully we can actually make it to 2024. Hopefully we can, because we are in a lot of trouble right now. A lot of trouble. War in Eastern Europe. War in Western Asia. I believe it's only a matter of time before China invades Taiwan. I mean, you're going to have war everywhere. This is a disaster, man. Joe Biden is a failure. All of you people, all quote unquote 81 million of you people that voted for Joe Biden, do you regret your vote? Do you? You should. You should. Democrat socialists out there supporting the slaughter of innocent people. Mia Khalifa celebrating terrorists. Her citizenship in this country should be revoked. It should. This is sickening, man. This is really sickening. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.